Hello everyone, welcome back. In this video, I'm going to talk to you about the Marchman Act and filing your own case and whether you should actually even bother to use a lawyer. So let me give you the scenario this video is based on, because I like to base them on real cases, not hypotheticals that we can all sort of make up. Got a call from a family today. They decided to file their own case in another county, somewhere in northern Florida. Now, as I've said in other videos, it's really important to know which county you're filing your cases in, because some counties here in Florida just simply do things completely differently. And in this particular county, they completely messed up the filing. And actually, I don't think it was even the fault of the family, who were trying desperately to save a loved one. But there were some changes. The new version of the Marchman Act requires only one petition, and you have to ask for everything in that one petition, or it's basically waived. Now, before the changes that were made this year, you had to file two petitions, one for assessment, one for treatment. So this case was filed, 10 days ago. So in the new statute, which requires that one petition, and the person went down there, they filed what they thought was a petition for, to get their loved one into treatment. The court granted an assessment order. The loved one got picked up, taken to a receiving facility. And then the clerk said, oh, you need to file the second part, right? So they went back there, they filed the second part, and now there's going to be a hearing that's scheduled. So I said, well, first of all, did you get the assessment? Because without an assessment being done and provided to the court and the person who did it actually appearing, you can't have any treatment ordered. They said, I don't know. I have no idea. I said, the other issue that I see with this is that your loved one is going to get a lawyer that's appointed to represent them. And if I was that lawyer, you know what I would do? I'd move to dismiss the entire case, because it's procedurally wrong. I mean, you filed two separate petitions, and I get it, the clerk told you to do that. But under the new statute, you can only file one. And if you don't plead and ask for everything at the same time, you don't get it at all. It's waived. And so this is part and parcel of trying to do this yourself, right? I mean, not just knowing which county you're in and where to file this thing, but understanding what, the changes in the law. What does the new law say that the old one didn't say? What did the old one say the new one doesn't say? And this isn't, and just so you know, this is not the first time I've seen a county other than one that we're in, frankly, get it completely wrong. Just completely mess up the whole case. And this also happens to be a county where, even if you had done it correctly, even if the clerk had given them the right advice, and I don't know why the clerk is giving legal advice, but that's another conversation. Even if it was done correctly, I think the chances of getting that assessment into the court file, getting the assessment correct, meaning that the qualified professionals even bothered to read the petition or speak to the family or any of that stuff, and then the person showing up into court to testify, I think the chances of that happening are somewhere between slim and none, and this case is going to go absolutely nowhere fast, which is very frustrating for the family, who are absolutely desperate to save their loved one. And I feel terrible for them, but I said, look, this case is going to go nowhere. I'm really sorry to tell you that. And I gave them some other solutions that I think are going to help them to get their loved one into treatment and keep them there long enough so they can finally experience that miracle of recovery that, that we've talked about in other videos. But the long and short of it is that if you're insisting on doing this yourself, and I'm not saying it's impossible, but I am telling you that it is I think it's going to be a very difficult and frustrating process. And even if you can get it right, when the court appoints your loved one a lawyer who's very skilled in the rules of evidence, rules of procedure, and the Marchman Act statute, you're going to lose that case. To be perfectly honest with you, in all likelihood. And then you're back to square one. So anyway, with that said, I appreciate you tuning in. And for those out there who are trying to save their families, God bless you. I have nothing but admiration and respect for you. But if you need information on how and what we do, there's ton of free information out there. We give it all away for free. So with that said, take care. See you in the next video. Bye-bye.